Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of What's Your Game Plan? In today's episode, I'm going to introduce you to a type of business that is booming. With steady growth year over year, this type of business will never go extinct. Starting a moving company can be a very lucrative business venture. And if you have a passion for working with people and you want to make some money doing it, this business idea might be the right one for you. Globally, the moving service industry is expected to hit $25 billion by 2025. And starting your own moving company is not for the faint of heart. The risks can be super great, but so are the profits when you get it right. I'd recommend buying a business plan from Fiverr. The plans are super affordable and their people will create customized business plans for exactly how your business is supposed to work and what you should expect. If you're planning to start a moving company, the next step is to get the right equipment. You're going to need a small van or a truck and a bunch of moving supplies. If you don't have the money, you don't have to buy a brand new truck or a brand new van. You can actually just find one by Googling used moving trucks for sale. You can see there's a lot of listings here, but make sure you filter it by zip code and then find the best deal for your budget. For the moving supplies, you're going to need to buy all of these items on the screen. You can find these suppliers by searching the words "buy wholesale moving supplies." If you want to save some time, I've already done the research for you. You can just buy the moving company vendor list at the bottom of this video. That way, you'll know exactly where to get the equipment and the moving supplies from. Now, when you've got all of that sorted, it's time to officially register your business. You won't be able to buy wholesale moving supplies or even do business until you complete this step. You're going to need to register and apply for a federal EIN number and form an LLC or a corporation. And depending on what state you're in, you'll likely also need something called a reseller or a retail merchant certificate as well. This is going to allow you to buy products tax-free. I highly recommend you use my corporation as they do have a variety of packages to choose from, but their most basic package will get you started right away. Now, since you're going to be getting all of this money, you're going to need somewhere to put it. It's pretty easy to open a business bank account, but they won't get you set up without having that legal incorporation paperwork and the EIN number that I just spoke about. You can work with a local bank that you're already using, or you can just choose a new one. I personally like to work with Square. They do have a small business checking account department, and that gives you instant access to your money, no overdraft fees, and no minimum balance requirements. Okay, so the next step is going to be to buy web hosting. I always recommend choosing Bluehost because they are the most reliable for new business owners. With their plans, they give you access to 24/7 customer support, so you can ask all the questions you want at any time. You also get a free domain name and a free SSL certificate for your website, so you cannot beat it. Once you pay for your plan with Bluehost, you're going to get your login credentials and you'll want to save that information and deliver it to the web designer in the next step. If you don't know about Fiverr, it's a company that sells affordable web development and marketing services that get done really, really quick. To find a web developer, you just need to type in exactly what you want in the search bar, and it will reveal tons of people who are willing to help you get your website set up in less than 3 days. Once you choose the person you want to work with, give them those Bluehost details and communicate your vision and the plans for your new website. Okay, so now you've got your web developer and you've made it to this step. Now what you want to do is communicate what should actually be on your moving website. Like in this example, your website should highlight all the services you offer, allow people to get free quotes, and read your reviews. I would suggest that you collect the links to 2 or 3 moving websites that you really like, and then give these links to the web developer to complete your work. So while they're working on your new website, you're going to need to activate what we call a merchant account so that your customers can pay you through. Many businesses like to use PayPal, Square, or Stripe. Again, I really like Square. They make it super easy for me to accept payments, invoice people, accept payments over the phone, anything. Once you sign up for Square, the account is free. So go ahead and give that information to the web designer to complete the payment integration process. So finally, you're gonna need to start spreading the word about your business. A good place to start is to get your branding done and your logo and your business cards. For branding, I recommend 99 Designs because the process is super quick and simple, and you'll actually get what you want. They don't only just create logos, they can create your entire brand's identity. And for marketing materials, I really like Envato because they literally have tons of graphics for each and every single kind of business on demand. Okay, so since you're starting a moving business, it's really important to get a policy that covers not only the moving trucks, but also things like property damage, workers' compensation. I recommend that you go with a company like Geico, who has specific policies just for business owners. They'll get you a quote and then they'll tell you what is and what isn't covered. Okay, so at this step, you're gonna need to actually hire some movers to work for you. Many businesses choose to start with part-time or contract help, and a good place to start is to create an employer account on Indeed and then go ahead and list your open positions there. The title of the job that you're hiring for is called movers or laborers, and the rate you pay them depends on your budget and of course the state minimum wage. But most of these positions pay anywhere from $9 an hour and up. Okay, so now that you're all set up, how will you make money? Here's what you need to know in order to take a check to the bank. Since you now own a moving company, you can choose from a variety of services to sell. The most popular are local moves, long distance moves, packing and shipping services, and corporate relocation services. Don't forget, you can also offer military moves because this can be a great source of income and continual business for your business. When you set your prices for your moving services, please make sure you call around first and make sure that your prices match the competitors in your local area. And don't forget, you can also offer specials. Now, I know what you're probably wondering. What's the price tag on this baby? Startup costs for this kind of business are typically around $15,000 to $45,000. And this amount really depends on how big your moving company ends up being and how much marketing that you'll need to do right in the beginning. After the first year in business, most moving companies will start to gross anywhere between $100,000 to $500,000 per year. So the more efficiently you operate, the more money you'll be able to bring in for yourself and for the business at the end of the year. I'm giving away copies of my marketing strategy book series. If you want it, just go to my website and enter in your email address and I'll send it to you right away. And of course, if you like this video, please leave me a comment below. And if you know somebody who needs to see this today, tag a friend, hit like, and give it a share. And until next time, guys, take care.